Hi guys, so this week I am doing a 2015 favourites. I'm going to go through 10 tracks that I thought really hit it off as far as music in 2015. They're from very different artists and very sort of layered artists on that little ladder up to higher stardom, whatever you want to say. They're all writers, which I think is really cool. And something that I relate to. So without further ado, we will get started before this video is 10 minutes long. The first artist that I want to cover is Hilary Duff. I found it's been 8 years since she released an album, and she was one of the earliest inspirations for me to become a singer and a songwriter. I felt that she looked a bit like I did. I mean, she doesn't really. She was shorter, she had blonde hair, she sung, and she co-wrote some songs. And it made me feel inspired to do the same thing. It was one of the things that kick-started my entire drive to have this career. And so for her to release another album was just bliss. It's called Breathe In, Breathe Out, and you can find it on iTunes. I'm sure you can find it in a bunch of stores, Walmart, Target. Go get it, it's good, it's great. Two songs on that album that really just hit it off for me was Breathe In, Breathe Out and Tattoo. Breathe In, Breathe Out had a huge presence to it about just feeling like you had gotten over someone, I guess, that you were done with that pain. I made a top 10 list of all the things I missed. Your lying eyes and lips, they didn't make it. I mean, it hits you. It's a bam, and I just feel so empowered listening to it. The second of which, Tattoo, was actually co-written by one of my favourite writers at the moment, which is Ed Sheeran. And both of them did a tremendous job in communicating an idea through a huge simile, if I may say so myself. It wasn't so direct, but it's all about the way that somebody sticks with you, no matter what, that memory of them, that what happened, it doesn't go away, and it's on your skin like a tattoo. It's really, really good. The first version I heard of it was an acoustic version before this album actually got to me, and I just was blown away. So I urge you to listen to that and to the acoustic version. Now, Miley Cyrus, I know she's all controversial. Some hate her, some love her. I think she's an incredible writer. I think she's a very talented vocalist, and despite what she does in the media or on stage, I don't think you deserve to take that away from her. Anybody deserves to take that away from her. She put out two sort of albums last year, the first of which was Happy Hippie Foundation's Backyard Sessions, and a lot of those songs are just so good. In fact, all of them are incredible. Most of them covers, only one original song on there, and the rest of them are all covers, either solo covers or working with other artists, and there were so many other artists involved in this project. From Ariana Grande to Joan Jett to Melanie Safka, there were a lot of really cool artists. The first song from that sort of session that I loved was Look What They've Done to My Song Ma, which was featuring Melanie Safka, and it is a song that she's been doing for years and that Miley joined in on, and it's a good solid country song, and it's just gorgeous. Melanie Safka has this amazing voice type that is so individual and so authentic and so balanced that you just feel it resonate with you, and I desperately encourage you to go and listen to her as an individual artist as well. The second song from this lot was True Trans Soul Rebel, which is featuring Laura Jane Grace. She's an incredible representative for the trans community, and I praise what she does and who she is. But this song, I think, just what sort of scale of gender you sit on, despite how much you stick to stereotypes or you're weighed out from that, or no matter how you identify, I think you can identify with this song. For the most part, you'd look at me and I am a general stereotype of what a girl is, and I, for the most part, identify like that. And for someone like me to feel that song and to really relate to that song and feel it in my bones, it's a good song, and I think that any person on a human level can feel it. It's not just for trans people. The second album which Miley Cyrus released didn't really hit the charts, but a lot of the songs really hit with me. It was Miley Cyrus and Her Dead Pets, which is available free to stream on SoundCloud, and I think it might be on Spotify as well. It was released as a free album, and I don't know why it didn't do better. Now, there are some songs on there that I can skip completely. I can ignore maybe 3 songs off that album, but it's a large album and a lot of the songs I really like, one of which specifically is Twinkle Song, and it's kind of a snowball of written energy about this dream state and this trying to communicate with someone and with an idea that you can't, and it really does just hit a lot of marks for me. It's a lot more raw, this album, and Miley Cyrus comes across in a whole new way that she hasn't before. It's not so poppy, it's so much more diverse. Some of it's really acoustically authentic and some of it's really almost alternative, if I'm honest. And I like it, I really like it, so go check out Twinkle Song. Moving on, I've got one band to throw in there, which is the Paper Kites. They came to New Zealand on tour a little bit earlier in the year and to promote their new album 12/4, and one song on there that you have to find is Revelator Eyes. It's brilliant, I can't say much else. Listen to it, feel the wave overcome you. It's one of those headphones in, eyes shut, drowning in the music. On to YouTube artists. I've got 3 YouTube artists to go over. First of which is Dodie Clark, or Doddle, as you will find her on the tube. She had put out some bangers last year. Damn girl, they are so good. Her recent songs, whether they've been spun or not, have been hits in my books. 2 specific ones that I really loved. The first of which, and it's called Parada. And it's all about a girl who not just realizes but finds a guy that lets her be her entire authentic self and doesn't restrict her in any way. And it's such a twinkly little pretty song that says so much in such a sweet way, and it's well worth you just listening to. The second of which came out really towards the end of last year, I think it was about November, and it's called Sick of Losing Soulmates. It makes you feel so much. I had a friend going through a bit of a rough patch and I sent her this song because it makes you hurt. And not that that's a bad thing, it's a really good thing with songwriters. It makes you feel something that you've just not been able to tap into. It brought me near to tears and I had to listen to it again just to really feel it in its fullest because it was so good, and it is so good. Next up we have J Giles, who put out a song maybe midway through last year, which I feature in a small portion of the video for, which is all about life not being like it is in the movies and love not being like it is in the movies. It's called Movies Suck, and although it is completely just about the fact that it sucks but we're not in a movie, I somehow take this positive away from it and feeling that we're not, and that's good because it's unexpected. Life is different, life is not just the set plot that we're going through, and although that can be hard sometimes, it can really make you appreciate other moments and make other moments just incredible. So I really commend Dave on that gorgeous song, and I really want you to listen to it. The last song that I'm covering today is by an artist called Charlotte Campbell. Now Charlotte is absolutely brilliant. You can find her busking on the streets of London. She's just released an EP called Nashville Sessions, and although it's not country music at all, it's 3 incredible tracks that were recorded in Nashville. There's some string sounds going on in there and it's absolutely gorgeous. So I will put the link to that album in iTunes below. It's $5 New Zealand to purchase. One song that is featured on there, which was written in 2015 and uploaded first in 2015, is Wildland. And it's about chasing something or someone, but not really approaching them and approaching that thing. And I hope that I'm explaining it right, Charlotte. I really do. Sorry if I'm not. But for me, I could really feel it. I can't stay in the wildland and wait. It's about letting go of that and kind of stepping out and being yourself a little bit more. It was for me. I hope I'm right. That's all the tracks. Listen to them, check them out. Links will be in the description, and I will catch you later. Listen to this track. Bye guys.
I'll write a new song and I'll be a winner. I'll keep singing louder until they can hear it. And I know there is more than taking this world day by day. But I just had to say it.